but I really hate it. But it's like, this is what ExoPrimal is like. It's like Sharknado. The Sharknado of video games. And I'll tell you why. It's because Capcom has been on an absolute hot streak the last few years, releasing one successful game after another. And that's what makes their newest game release so interesting. Yes, I'm talking about ExoPrimal, and normally I try to speak with momentum and get to my points, but I'm so flustered and caught off guard by ExoPrimal. For my own mental and emotional health, I need to talk about this out loud. So I'm sorry, but hear me out, please. Keep watching. I can't stop playing this game. I also happen to hate this game, but I wish I was playing it right now, and that makes me hate it even more. Just let me explain. You boot up the game, and immediately you are asked to log in with your Capcom ID. I don't like that. Strike one. But I know that I have an account, and I shouldn't have to make a new one, so at least there's that. So then I go in to log in, and it tells me my account is invalid. Strike two. Apparently they changed their account system at some point, and I didn't activate my old account, so they just threw it away in the garbage. Strike three. I'm not even playing yet. I'm not even to the title screen yet. Anyway, I finally get in, and the cutscene starts, where I find out that Capcom bought the bearded Captain America skin from Crystal Dynamics' Avengers. And that's who I am now. A knockoff skin that was already a generic of the real deal. It's like, did they buy this out of the trunk of someone's car named Dave? Is this Captain O-America? Half the price, but you can hardly even tell the difference. Strike four. Next up, we start seeing some texture pop in and audio glitches. I mean, sometimes there is no audio. Where'd it go? It's no mo. And that's strikes 5 and 6. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Bo, do you even know how baseball works? I'm glad you asked, because I wanted to say, make sure you subscribe to Bo Knows Gaming so that you don't miss great content like my review of MLB The Show 23. Also, leave a like and a comment. I try to always reply because I love talking about video games. Before each match starts, you get the same speech every time. Every time. It's already gotten old. Strike 7. Moving on, they take you through a tutorial. That's all fine and expected. Then some more cutscenes where you meet your eccentric and diverse band of misfits that you will be journeying with. There's nothing super revolutionary about this. In fact, the cast of characters are exactly what you'd expect. Although I will stop here to give a parental advisory warning. There is language in the story cutscenes as well as some sexual jokes. There is also blood and violence in the game. It's rated M for mature due to blood, strong language, and violence. The ESRB says M-rated games are for individuals 17 years old and up, and I just think parents and guardians should be aware for the sake of their own family members. Of course, that rating does not include any online interactions that might occur, which brings me to my next point, or strike, or point. It's a point. This is full price. A full price game. It's also an online co-op hero shooter that is played entirely with other people, despite the fact that there are full cutscenes and a sci-fi story being told throughout. It's kind of a weird combo, and even though they're making it work pretty well, it makes me a little nervous about the future of gaming. This is, again, a full-price game that has purchasable battle pass and cosmetic systems. But Bo, what do you do in the game exactly? Well, I'm setting the stage, Chad, so just cool it. Imagine if Fortnite, Overwatch, and the Warriors series had a child. Actually, no. Gross. No, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. Here's what's going on, Susan, in the comments. This game takes place in the future where a rogue AI, who apparently has the power to rip holes in the space-time continuum, has turned evil and is making you fight hordes of dinosaurs in order to study human fighting tactics, because fighting dinosaurs and fighting evil AI are exactly the same. Obviously. And this AI is preparing for an eventual annihilation of the human race. So you're given a military-grade exoskeleton and you fight an ancient primal foe. That's right. That's how they got the name ExoPrimal. And I love it. It's so stupid, but satisfying, but I really hate it. But it's like, this is what ExoPrimal is like. It's like Sharknado. The Sharknado of video games. And I'll tell you why. It's because everyone knows that Sharknado is bad. You see the poster and the trailer and you're like, no, that's dumb. Why? But then there's another part of you that's like, I kind of want to know what happens. And I know you think that because it's so preposterous. You already know what's going to happen. There's going to be a massive tornado full of sharks. A Sharknado. Well, this game is just as ridiculous. I mean, look at this. Look at this footage. There are dinosaurs raining from the sky, and they're already mad. They just traveled through time, and they don't give that a second thought. They're just ready to bring the fisticuffs and eat your face off. Okay, well, I guess I'll just shoot you with this shoulder-mounted laser rocket. Good luck not going extinct again. And there's the tornado. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. ExoPrimal. Exo for the suits. Primal for the mind-numbing 5v5 fun. I hate it. It's idiotic. But I want to keep playing because it's so dumb that it's actually fun. And I'm not kidding. I thought there's no way that I'm going to play this game for more than 30 minutes. It can't possibly be good. I was wrong. And my pride is not too lofty to admit it. ExoPrimal is a fun game. The outer exo part of me may look disgusted, but the inner primal part of me just wants to play one more round because dinosaurs. So, Jason384, if that even is your real name, on a 1 to 10 scale, 1 being Grey's Anatomy, the video game, and 10 being, whatever I say here is going to upset someone. So something like in the upper echelon, like, let's say, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, which I review here, I would probably put ExoPrimal at a 7.35 and climbing. I just don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. What happens with this going forward? It's hard to say. Will this be dead in 6 months? Will it be another live-action game to throw on the funeral pyre? I think it depends. Maybe not. Maybe if they add more story elements, compelling cosmetic items, and more gameplay modes. But we don't know any of that yet. And to be honest, we don't want to. We just want to shoot and or control more dinosaurs. Side note, sometimes you get to control a dinosaur in BD. I know this wasn't my normal style review. Like I said, I'm quite flummoxed. But if you get a chance, I do hope to see you out on the virtual battlefield. But remember, here in the real world, to stay kind and encouraging. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Wait, we're not even finished. I haven't told you about so many things. The skill tree, sort of. You can attach these things called modules to your character that give them boosted abilities. I'm not sure how that factors into matchmaking because that could give some teams a really unfair advantage. But anyway, to level up the module, you have to spend in-game currency, which is called, Bitcoin with a K. You can really see the creative genius that they put into that. Also, you don't just level up your character, you also level up each individual suit. So you need to try to have at least one leveled up suit in each class, because in random matchmaking, you never know what everyone else will choose to be. For example, Captain O'Merica might choose to be a fancy dancer. Not my Captain America. Now, you can change on the fly in your match, but still better to have one leveled up from each class. Speaking of suits, here they are. Our default exosuit is very stylish. It was designed by American Eagle. We have Mecha Ghost Rider, Taskmaster from Black Widow, Wreck-It Ralph in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and this one is obviously a Decepticon, Tom Cruise from The Last Samurai, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, that character from Blasphemous, and this is a Mega Man variant. Now we're done. Please send help.